continuing on for our NetLab Lab 13 IoT Management, and we're continuing with 2.3, adding a new device. We're going to click on Devices on the left-hand side, and then we're going to click the plus button in the upper right-hand corner of that menu and click on Add New Device. Now in this window, we're going to type in temperature sensor in the name section. And make sure, I'm keeping true to keeping the S capital. Then I'm going to select Check Create New Device Profile, which is this radio button here, Create New Device Profile. And we're going to type in MQTT in device profile name, all lowercase. And then we're going to select temperature rule for the rule chain option, which is down here on the bottom that we created previously. And then main for the queue name. Okay, so when you get that drop down, select main. Now we're going to double check everything. Once done, and then you can click the next transport configuration button, which is this here above the add. We're not selecting add, we're selecting next transport configuration. Now on the transport configuration page, we're going to click to change the transport type to MQTT. That's the first one on the top. Then we're going to change the telemetry topic filter to V1 devices. Temperature sensor. Okay, looks like I have to type this in. So I'm going to backspace. So after devices, it's temperature sensor / telemetry. And then we're going to change the attributes topic filter to V1 devices. Again, get rid of all this stuff in the back. Type in temperature sensor / attributes. And these paths will be used for the MQTT message later on. Then we're going to click Next Alarm Rules to continue. Again, do not click the add, we're selecting Next Alarm Rules right above the add button. From here, on the Alarm Rules page, we're going to click Next Device Provisioning. That's this one here above the add button. And on the device provisioning page, we're not going to change anything. We're going to hit next for the credentials. And then on the credentials page, again, we will not add anything. We're going to type next customer. And then we're going to click to select test customer in the customer to assign the device field. So right here, we're going to click in that field and it'll give us a drop down for test customer. Now we're going to click add to add the device. There it is there. Leave Things Board window open and proceed to the next section. Let me see how much more we got. I think we can finish this up in the time that we have available. So I'm going to continue on with lesson 3. We're going to test the device. So a quick way to test the device we create is to send a MQTT message to the Things Board server from the terminal. So first we will get to the access token from our temperature sensor device with the Things Board still open. So make sure you are still on the devices page, which we are. Then click on temperature sensor once. So you're going to click it once in the name field, okay? In the panel will slide open from the right side. Now click on Copy Access Token. That is this button here, right next to the Copy Device ID. Now a pop-up message will show quickly at the right corner indicating the device access token has been copied. You can click close. For me, it just closed automatically. And then once the token is copied, click latest telemetry. And we will observe the data from this tab. Right now, there's no telemetry at all. So up here, right underneath where it says temperature sensor and device details, there's tabs. I'm selecting latest telemetry. Again, nothing is listed as it said it would. But we're going to start a new terminal and enter the following command. So here on the left-hand menu of the entire operating system, click on the terminal. It says actually start a new one, so I'm going to right click and hit new window. There we go. I'll lower that one. So in the new window, we're going to type out all this code. Make sure it's accurate because it is case sensitive. So mosquito underscore pub space dash D space dash Q space 1 space dash 8 space quote 127.0.0.1 end quote space dash T space quote V1 devices / temperature sensor / telemetry end quote space dash U space quote $ACCESS all uppercase underscore TOKEN all uppercase and end quote space dash M space quote squiggle quote temperature colon 69 comma quote humidity end quote colon 56 squiggly end quote. Alright, I'm gonna just double check this. Mosquito pub DQ1H127001-T V1 devices temperature sensor telemetry U access token M temperature 69 humidity 56. Excellent. It looks good. I'm just gonna hit enter. Hold on. Let me make sure I replay this. Replace access token. Okay, that's right. So this part right here, we have to paste. So I'm gonna hit Control highlight access token and select Control V. Back up. Control V and that empty space, but it didn't. No, did I lose it? Gosh. I did, I lost it. So let's go back to here. Copy access token. Go back to my terminal. Come back here. It's not letting me add it. There we go. Right click and paste. There it is. Alright, make sure I get that extra space out of there. All the way down to the end now. And now I can hit enter. Sorry that you had to watch me fumble through that. The access token must be replaced for the message to work. The token in the example will be different from yours. So immediately you should see a telemetry show up in the Things board under the latest telemetry tab. So go back to the Things board, and then we're going to select latest telemetry, and there you go. We have humidity and temperature. Now, alternatively, you could move the terminal window to show the latest telemetry in the background, then change humidity 50 and run the command again. But we kind of already did that, where you saw the changes from it being nothing there to something there, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip that. Now we will set a higher temperature to create an alarm. Go back to the Things board and click on the Alarms tab. There's nothing right now, so here under the temperature sensor detailed device details, we're going to select Alarms, and then make sure I didn't miss anything. Switch back to the terminal window, where we will set another MQTT message, but with a temperature of 85. An alarm will show up with a severity level of critical. If the alarm page does not refresh itself, click Refresh button. Okay, so get the terminal. It's not this one. Okay. I'm just going to hit up to the last one that we had used, and then change the temperature to 85. And then I believe the humidity is still at 50, or is this one say, in the example they given it says 50, so I'm going to change that to 50. Okay, and I'm going off the example here in step 9. And then I'm going to hit enter because we still have the key available on this one. And then check the alarms. And it didn't refresh on its own, so it said to refresh it. So we're going to refresh. Hit temperature sensor under the name just once, and then go to alarms. And there it is, critical. We can now acknowledge the alarm and even clear the alarm once it has been dealt with. So click the details button, which is the 3 circles here. In the pop-up window, click acknowledge. It will clear, and then you can close it and exit the pop-up window. Now the status should indicate cleared, acknowledged, which you see here. The lab is now finished, and you may end the reservation. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you come again to another lab walkthrough.